Okay, so for today's lesson, we're going to be finding half of shapes, but also quarters as well. I'm going to look into what the difference is. The first thing you're going to do today is you're going to cut and fold shapes just like the previous lesson. And also, the second step is you're going to colour in the quarters of those shapes, just like the previous lesson. The third part's going to be a little bit different, where you will need to pause the video. I'll be asking questions and you'll need to pause the video. And then the fourth part, you have an option of either printing off the PDF or you can use the interactive version, which the link is in the description below. Okay?
Dom, es hora de alzarse. Dom.
Oh, hello. It's finding halves and finding quarters time. Right, so yesterday we were finding halves of shapes and today we're finding quarters. So yesterday, you coming nice and close, we folded the shape in half and then we found, we folded the shape once I should say, and we found a half. Today we're going to fold the shape 2 times, but we're going to try to fold it equally. So if I get my rectangle, I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to fold it again so it's equal. There we go, nice and close. And when I open it up, I can see, oh, now it's made 4 smaller rectangles. If I get my square, again, yesterday we folded it in half once. We folded it once. And then we're going to fold it again to find a quarter. Here we go. And there's a quarter. If I open it up, I've got 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to use yesterday's shapes and to fold your piece of paper and then fold it again in half, and then you would have found quarters. Now some of them, like yesterday, might work and might not work, so be careful. Off you go.
Okay, so for the colouring in part, you will need to print off this worksheet and you'll need to find 1/4 of these shapes. So before I had my square and I folded it first in half and then again, so I folded it 2 times, and when I opened it up, it looks like these small squares just here. So 1/4 is one of these squares, so let's colour that in 1. What about the circle? What is 1/4 of a circle? Well, it's just that one, just there. Now I want you to be really, really careful with this shape down here. You might need to go get some help with that shape. Because if you just do this, you colour just 1 in, the answer's wrong. It's not that. I want you to go and get some help with that shape. So, looking at the shapes above me there, which of those have been cut into quarters, into 4 equal parts? Pause the video now and choose which ones. So, the shapes you should have chosen are the circle and the triangle. Those are the only 2 shapes which are cut into quarters and are equal. Can you tell the person you're with why? Why only those shapes? So let's have a look at the rectangle, triangle and the rectangle shape to see why they are not cut into quarters or show quarters. Well, if we take the first rectangle here, can you see that this is not equal? All the other sections, these 3 first sections, are all equal, but that last one is not, so therefore this is not a quarter. If we look at the circle now, yes, it has been split up into 4 parts, but those 4 parts are not equal. They're all different sizes. So therefore, it is not cut up into quarters. And finally, the rectangle at the end is cut into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that has not been cut into 4 parts. Here is another problem-solving question. So we have here Alex and Jack. Alex says, my shape shows quarters because it has 4 equal parts. And Jack says, my shape shows quarters because it has 4 parts. Who is correct and why? Pause the video now and tell me the answer. If you said Alex was correct, then you are right. Her shape here has 4 equal parts, and they're all split up into 4 parts, and they're all equal. Jack, though, his shape's been split up into 4 parts, but look, they are not equal. This part and this part is smaller than the middle parts. So Alex is correct. Okay, so for this next part, we can get a bit creative. You've got 2 choices. You can do them both or do one or the other. You can either print off this triangle thing just up here, or you can go to this website, and the link is in the description below, and you can do this interactively by painting the colours in. Okay, I'm going to first explain how to do this, and then I'll explain how to do the website. Okay, so for this one we can get a bit creative. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find a shape and choose a shape. So I can see there's a square there, so I'm going to choose that square. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm going to colour in 1/2. So I'm going to colour in 1/2 of that shape. Just there. Okay. Now I'm going to choose a different shape, a different one. There we go. There's a rectangle, and I'm going to colour in maybe just 1/4. 1 out of the 4 parts, and they're all equal.